The first step you need to complete before transferring your songs is gathering your materials. So the first thing that you need to gather is your iPod, and for this project I'm going to be using my iPod Touch. Then you need to gather your USB port, which will connect your iPod to your computer, and the CD of your choice that you want to transfer your songs from. Here on your system unit is where you're going to insert the other end of your USB port. After inserting your iPod, your iTunes application on your computer will recognize that there is an iPod connected to the computer, and it will automatically open iTunes and begin syncing your iPod to the computer. While the sync is taking place, make sure that the name of your iPod appears on the left toolbar on the side of the screen, and if it does not, disconnect your iPod and reconnect to ensure that it is your iPod that the computer is recognizing. After the sync ends, take your preferred CD and insert it into your system unit. Then, take your CD and insert it into the drawer that has popped out and lightly tap it for it to go back in, and wait until the computer recognizes that there has been a CD entered into the system unit. After inserting the CD, the songs from your CD will automatically appear in iTunes. Then, scroll down to the right-hand corner and click on the button that says Import CD. In order to transfer songs from your CD onto your iPod, your computer must first convert the songs into MP3 files so that they are the same type of files that are already downloaded onto your iPod. The duration of this import will differ depending on the speed of your CD drive. Do not click anything on the screen during the conversion. Clicking will cause the conversion to end. As the songs are being imported, iTunes will show the progress of each music track at the toolbar at the top of the screen. As each song is being imported, a green check mark will appear on the left-hand side of the song. Once all green check marks appear next to all the songs, the import is completed. Once the entire CD has been converted, a long row of green check marks will appear. The next step is selecting the song you want transferred to your iPod. Now that the music from the CD has been imported into iTunes, the MP3 files can now be copied onto your iPod. Scroll over to the toolbar on the left and locate the word Library and click on Music. Now all of the songs on your iPod will appear. Scroll down through the list of songs on your iPod until you find the CD that you just loaded onto your computer. Now you must select your newly imported music track. Select the track by pressing the Shift key and simultaneously clicking each track with your mouse until all the tracks are highlighted. If you do not want to copy all the songs from the CD onto your iPod, then only highlight the songs you prefer. The next step is copying songs from iTunes to your iPod. Now that the songs you want are selected, you are able to transfer them to your iPod. Drag your preferred songs over to the toolbar on the left side of the iTunes window. Drag the songs over to your iPod by holding down the left button on your mouse and scrolling over to the name of your iPod. Then the download will begin occurring. iTunes will now copy the songs from the CD onto your iPod. To view the newly transferred songs onto your iPod, scroll over to the left toolbar again and scroll down until you find the word Music and double click. Then, scroll down through your list of songs on your iPod until you find the songs that you just imported onto your iPod. Once the transfer is completed, unplug your iPod from the computer. Go over to the name of your iPod and right-click on the name and select Eject from the list that appears. Now, you are able to unplug your iPod. After you unplug your iPod, exit out of iTunes. Next, unplug your iPod from your system. Now, eject your CD from the system unit by pressing the button next to the drawer where you inserted the CD and taking the CD from the drawer, and then lightly closing the drawer again. Then, vertically wrap your USB port around your iPod so that you will not lose it. You are now ready to enjoy the new music downloaded onto your iPod.